It's the final of the men's sprint classic style vision impaired category. Jake Adicoff of the United States, a 5-time world champion, looks for his first Paralympic gold. 4 men in this final. First 3 across the line win gold, silver, and bronze. Sebastian Modine, who is classified in the NS1 classification, will start first 20 seconds ahead of Adicoff, Thomas Axel, and Yu Shuang. Modine is an 8-time medalist, 4 silver, 4 bronze. He looks for his first gold as well.
And his coach and former guide, Emil Jonsson, had his hand on his shoulder, letting him go out. Jonsson, a world sprint champion himself in cross country.
Look at the start there by Yu Shuang of China, who was the top qualifier earlier today, as Jake Adicoff's family looks on from up in the crowd. Adicoff and his guide, Peter Wolter, who has raced on the World Cup level for the U.S. cross-country team, paired together here. They're 2 friends, both from the Sun Valley, Idaho area. And as Peter Wolter has said, he is an elite cross-country skier. He needs to be at his best shape just to ski with Adicoff, who is flying fast right now.
Adicoff should contend for the win here. They've got to catch Modine, though. That's the issue.
Adicoff was the silver medalist behind legendary Canadian Brian McKeever 4 years ago. McKeever has since retired, and Adicoff's won 5 world championships in the last 3 years. Modine is still out in front, started 20 seconds ahead of the trio behind. And Yu Shuang, who got off to a fast start, looks for his 2nd career medal. This is the big climb. Shuang on the right, Adicoff on the left as they enter here. 70 feet of elevation will be gained on this climb. Before then, it's downhill toward the finish.
I think Adicoff has been holding back up until this final, but Yu Xiang is absolutely challenging Adicoff right now.
Modine trying to hold both of them off. Yu Shuang has caught up to Modine, and now Jake Adicoff has as well. Full tilt up the steepest climb on the course. Shuang and Adicoff, they're dead even, and now Adicoff goes right by Shuang at the top of the climb.
So important to stay clean here. Don't step on anybody's pole, don't cross a ski, don't lose your balance, and push into the downhill for the gold.
That was a masterful end of the climb for Jake Adicoff, and down he goes on the descent, leading Shuang and Modine.
No, he just has to hope his skis are fast. His skis were fast in the semifinals, and there's no reason they wouldn't be fast down the hill the second time around.
Still leading Shuang here. There's one little uphill, and then it's down the rest of the way. Adicoff and Shuang, your top 2.
Adicoff getting one last breath of air before he double pulls into the finish.
He's a 5-time world champion, has a team gold medal in the Paralympics, but he said he came to Milan with unfinished business. He wanted individual gold. He has individual gold. Jake Adicoff wins the sprint.
Well, Jake, what does it mean to finally have your first individual goal at the Paralympics?
It's so good. This, yeah, and I wanted it 8 years ago in Pyeongchang. Missed it there, missed it in Beijing. It's just so good to finally get that milestone.
Yeah, there was a moment that our announcers talked about, and it was that uphill climb, like the final 10 meters or so. Can you just describe the attack you made and how you took the lead and then held on to it?
Sometimes it's about turning your brain off. I don't really have a whole lot of memory from it, honestly. I remember yelling at Peter to go harder.
Yeah.
And yeah, I knew that we were forming a gap and knew that we needed to make it bigger for the downhill. So, yeah. that's it. I don't have much more to say.
That's all right.
Hell.
Peter, can you just kind of describe the way you guys piecemeal the energy out between qualifying and semifinal to be ready to do what you just did in the final?
Yeah, so we started in the qualifier, and we had a number of mistakes that we really kind of were unhappy with, but through the semifinal and then of course in the final, we were able to address each one of those mistakes, and honestly it was such a successful day just from that baseline. Of course, the gold medal, you know, cherry on the top, but it was super cool to address everything, and like the perfect run happened when it needed to.
Yeah. How would you describe the bond between the two of you, and then just the way you guys you're able to keep up with him? I mean, Jake is a fast skier, and you're one of the few guys who can handle this with him.
I mean, Jake and I have been very good friends for about the last 5 years, but we grew up in the same hometown together in Sun Valley, Idaho, grew up on the same ski team together, just a little bit separated, and now to like really make it come together here is pretty unbelievable.
Jake, when you leave here and you finally have this individual gold, I mean, what do you think you'll remember about these games, even though I know it just happened?
I don't even know. I've been thinking a lot about my ski career this to relax. All this week I've been listening to music and trying to think of a memory from each ski trip, so I think I'll just kind of pick one from this, and you know, the next time I'm going through stressful times, fun times, whatever times, I'll listen to some music and think about a memory from here. I'm not sure what it is yet, but yeah.
Sounds perfect. Jake, Peter, guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very much.
All righty.